Hello, my loves. Welcome back to episode 11 of Blooming Through Growing Pains. If you guys are watching this YouTube video right now, if you guys are listening to me on Spotify, ignore what I'm about to say, but you can tell by my face that I'm going through it, and by how my room looks, I'm going through it. I have a lot on my mind that I want to talk about today, and I feel like this little episode can also be like a therapy session for me because I am anxious as hell tonight, and I'm going to be telling you guys why in a second. I also wanted to come on here and apologize and say sorry for being kind of MIA. You guys will kind of understand a little bit more why I've been MIA during this episode, but I am back on it. I'm trying my best to get back on track and back how I used to be. But yeah, let's get right into it. Today, I want to talk about the things you go through after you graduate college and the things I'm currently going through and just job searches, the feelings and the emotions that you get, all of that stuff. We're going to get into it today. I wrote down in my notes, actually, I'm going to look at it right now, a couple things that I've wanted to talk about. So first thing I just put is after college ? And the reason I wrote it like that is because that's exactly how I feel. I put ? Because I am asking myself so many questions of what I want to do, where I want to work, who I want to work with. Do I want to travel right now specifically, or do I want to stay a little bit and work? And just my mind has been everywhere. And the thing about my specific graduation, let me get comfortable up in here. The thing about my specific graduation is that I graduated in December and like late December, so it was during like festivities and like holidays and when family's here. So I was very much distracted by everything going around, and I wasn't applying for jobs yet just because I knew that because of the holiday break, not a lot of people were working. Not a lot of people are going to look at my resume right now. So I took a break and I applied for one job and I had an interview. It was at a school that I was so excited to work there. I wanted to work there really bad. And I thought the interview went decent. I could have done better. It was my first like big girl interview. I could have done it a little bit better, but I thought I did pretty good. And they said, I'll call you back we'll call you back after a week and let you know if you got the position or not. And that was the week before Christmas. So or like 2 weeks before Christmas, something like that. They were about to go into break that week. I never heard from them. I never heard back from them. And it broke my heart because I was super duper excited. But, God does everything for a reason. Maybe that was just not meant to be. Maybe it wasn't just meant to be a position for me. And maybe it even helped somebody that needed the position even more than I did. So I was bummed out about it though. I did have an emotional breakdown and I was like, they didn't call me back, not even to let me know that I didn't get the position. So I felt kind of upset about it. But that made me want to push even harder and find another job. So I started applying for a bunch of jobs, not knowing what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing. I also had a lot of pressure from my family because my family is a low income family. They can't help me out all the time. And I have no income right now. I'm not receiving money in any way. I'm doing my side hustle. I do Uber Eats. I try to get some cash, but I don't have a big girl job. And what bothers me most about this is that I can get a job right now anywhere. I can go to Five Below. I can go to Winn-Dixie. I can get a part-time small job. But what makes me angry is I just did 4 years of college, not for nothing, not for me to not chase my dreams. So I'm trying to push myself my hardest to find a job in what I studied. So I started applying for more jobs, and I still am applying now, but my resume isn't perfect either. I have to work on that. I have to figure out how to fix up my resume. But then I got a call the other day from a place. I'm not going to talk about it yet just because I don't want to jinx it and I don't want to put this company's name out there. But I got a call back for an interview, and my interview is tomorrow morning. And it is currently, I'm going to tell you right now, it is currently 10:17 on Wednesday, and my interview is at 10:45 tomorrow morning. So after filming this and editing it, I'm going straight to bed to have energy for the morning. But it's going to be through Zoom call, and it's for a big girl job. And I'm really excited that they called me back, but I'm also very nervous because I just had a bad experience with the other interview where I didn't get a call back. And I'm not used to that, I'm not used to being rejected. And it's it's not a bad thing because I have to learn that growing up means rejection. There's going to be rejection in my life and I have to accept it. But it's also because the jobs I have worked have been, sales, just small little corporate jobs that haven't been where I need to show so much of my talent and what I can do. And tomorrow, I'm super nervous for this interview and I'm praying to God that I get it. But these are a couple things that I did not know were going to be a struggle when I got out of college. I thought because I worked my ass off for 4 years, I'm going to find a job like this. I'm going to get a job right away that's going to pay me good. It's not like that. It's really not. And especially when you don't have experience, I want to come on here and tell you guys, if you're still in college, get an internship. I didn't do this because my schedule was so tight. I had classes from 8 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was a commuter, so I had to drive back and forth. I didn't have time for an internship, and honestly, nobody really told me a lot about internships. My parents didn't go to school here. I don't have a big backbone to fall on for advice, except for my older brother, but he doesn't even live in the state that I'm in. So just a lot of things that I would have done differently if I could have. And the first thing is getting an internship, getting as much experience as I could have. I still have experience in what I want to work with, kind of. I worked with kids and I do want to work with kids now. And at least I have experience of working with children. But just in the course that I want to work with, I haven't had experience. And that's giving me some trouble because a lot of jobs ask for a minimum of 1 year experience and I didn't know about that. So that's been kicking my ass. So if you're still in college and you have time, get an internship, even if it's online, just to have a little bit of experience and to be able to put that on your resume is going to help a lot. Another thing that I learned, be confident. The first interview that I went in, I'm not going to lie, I wasn't 100% confident. It was my first interview. And this one that I'm going in, I've prepared. I've written down questions that they may ask me. I've written different responses that I can give just to have an idea in my head going into the interview and not going in blankly. They're not rehearsed. I didn't rehearse them. I just wrote them down so they can, process in my brain and I can be ready for any questions that they throw at me. So prepare. Prepare for the interview. Prepare for, the dream that you want to succeed in. Be ready for just the questions and the tribulations that can come when trying to succeed that dream. But yeah, that's what's been going on in my life recently. I've been struggling. I've been really lost. I also really want to move away from Miami and want to move into my own apartment. And for me to do that, I have to get a job first. And I'm craving change and I'm trying my best to get there. But there's a lot of things stopping me right now and it's not myself. I'm trying to get there, and that's why I'm proud of myself. I'm trying to get to that point where I can be able to be independent as I was before. And yeah, it's just been stressful, to say the least, stressful. And that is why I haven't had time to focus on my podcast, because I've been focusing on trying to find a job. And these are things that not a lot of people talk about. A lot of people talk about their success stories, and it's beautiful. But I think people should talk about their struggles that they're going through to get to success, because we all are going to go through it. Of course, there's some people that get really lucky and right out of college find a job and it's great and it's amazing, but it's not like that for everybody. And I wanted to come on here and speak about it because if you're currently going through this and you currently feel lost and, just you can't find what you need, it's okay. I'm going through it. There's a lot of people going through it. It's a journey that we're all going to be on and that we're all going to succeed eventually. This is part of life. It's part of our journey. It's part of learning. And I'm glad that I'm going through it, because then I can come on here and talk to you guys about it and make you guys realize that you're not alone if you're struggling with this right now. But yeah, just this is what's been going on in my life, and I wanted to come on here and give you a little life update, slash college, after college advice. Um, but I'm excited. I'm excited for the interview tomorrow. Of course, I'm nervous, but this also opens a new door to new opportunities for me, and at least it can, in a way, be a learning experience. Sorry if you hear scratching, my dog scratching my door right now because he wants to come in. But at least it can be a learning experience for me. The more job interviews I do, the better I get at it. So I'm gonna also take it like that. But my best friend Ray, her mom told me yesterday or the other day, she was like, go into it thinking that you already have the job. So your mind can, relax with the nerves. You already have this job. You're just gonna go talk to your boss, and she's just gonna give you advice. Take it as that. And I took that, and tomorrow I'm going to go into the interview with saying, I already have this job. I'm going to do great. But yeah, this is my life right now. This is what I'm going through. These bags under my eyes, if you're watching this YouTube video, it's from no sleep, from me freaking out, me having anxiety. I've been writing down so many things I have to do, and I just haven't had time for life at all. I've been in a roller coaster that has not stopped lately. So I'm sorry that I've been MIA, and I'm sorry that I haven't been posting as much as I should have, but I'm back, and I'm going to get back on it no matter what, and be here for you guys and be able to give you guys advice. And if you're still listening, even after that little bit of a bump I had, thank you. It means so, so much. And I'm so excited that you guys are still here, and so excited for these new adventures and opportunities that are upcoming in my life and opening up in my life. So wish me luck for tomorrow. Well, you're going to be listening to this the day of my interview. So I'll give you guys an update next Thursday and let you guys know if I got the job or not. But yeah, I love you guys. And thank you so, so much for being here and for listening. And if you feel lost, enjoy it. Enjoy the journey. One day you're not going to feel lost. One day everything's going to be the way it should be. But for now, enjoy the journey of being lost. And that's all I have to say for today. Thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you guys next Thursday. Bye.